So I had the chance to check out the film Erupcia, and I actually really enjoyed it. So Erupcia actually translates to eruption, and the film takes place in Poland, where Bethany, played by Charlie XCX, is on vacation with her boyfriend. And on this trip, she has this fear that her boyfriend is going to be proposing to her. And because of this fear, she decides to sort of leave him and venture off on her own journey of self-discovery. So yeah, like I said, I actually really enjoyed this movie. It's very artistic, and you sort of feel like a fly on the wall following Bethany around, and it makes for a very intimate experience. It's a very small cast, and at times it feels less like a movie and almost like, I want to say, like a travel vlog or something to that effect. It's just a very low stakes, small story. Without going into spoilers, the film's title, Eruption, sort of comes back into play within the story. And there is this idea of, within relationships, being a struggle between this idea of like being comfortable versus this idea of finding the excitement in a relationship, which is where you get the eruption element. And that is Bethany's relationship with Nell, who's another central character to the story. So Charlie XCX actually did a pretty great job in this film, and this is one of maybe 5 movies that she's starring in that released this year, and I gotta say, she's really making a name for herself in the film industry. I thought visually as well, this film was gorgeous. I love what they did with the cinematography, and there's a lot of unique and colorful shots throughout the movie. I really love how they transition between scenes as well, and bringing back this eruption element that I keep mentioning. This movie honestly was a pleasant surprise to me. It's one of my favorite movies of 2026 so far, and I know it had a small theatrical release this past weekend, April 17th, but definitely keep an eye out for when it's either back in theaters or available on digital. Lastly, I'd like to just give a shout out to the people over at Pixel Scene Media for giving me access to the screener. I really appreciate it, and definitely put this film on your radar.